As a proud Mauritian, we could talk for ages about this beautiful island, so I will try to keep it short. The first one might sound a bit cliche, but the reality is that our tropical climate contributes a lot to your day-to-day happiness and health. It gives you a multiple choice of outdoor activities such as the nautical one, the golf, biking, among others. And from my personal point of view, it provides a real quality of life. Secondly, I would say the political and social stability. Nowadays, I believe it's priceless to be able to live peacefully, and Mauritius has been ranked first in Africa at the Global Peace Index in 2022. And the most incredible thing about this ranking is that we are a multicultural island living all together peacefully. Thirdly, the Mauritius taxation system is attractive with a flat 15% tax rate, no capital gain tax, and no inheritance tax for direct descendants. Furthermore, as a mother of two, education is an important factor. This is part of the great progress that has been made on the island in recent years, from accredited international schools to French school, and university-wise, a large variety of degrees are offered in partnership with prestigious universities abroad, facilitating access to a great education. And last but not least, the slower pace of island living combined with all the facilities the island has to offer makes up the perfect work-life balance. Since 2002, the Mauritian government, through the Economic Development Board, previously known as the Board of Investment, has put in place a series of real estate schemes aimed at regulating property rights for foreign buyers. This led to the creation of the IRS, the Integrated Resort Schemes, which stands as the precursor in terms of real estate programs designed for foreign acquisition. The promoter has the obligation to integrate premium leisure facilities and amenities within the development. In 2015, it was replaced by the PDS, the Property Development Scheme. In some schemes, there will be a minimum investment required to be eligible for the acquisition of a property, i.e. 6 million rupees for a ground plus 2. Secondly, a foreigner can only buy on freehold land under the various schemes available. And thirdly, since 2020, there is a minimum investment of $375,000, which is required to be eligible for the resident permit. First of all, it is good to mention that in most projects, a rental management option will be offered. It could be stress-free property by offering a turnkey solution, providing services ranging from property management, housekeeping, maintenance, concierge services, short-term rentals, and long-term rentals. When it comes to return on investment, we agree that this will vary depending on the property, its location, etc. But generally, on the island, we see an average of 3 to 5% per year. I would also like to point out that in terms of return on investment, we must also consider the capital gain that can be realized in the future. We note an average of 5% per year, which is not negligible considering that there is no capital gain tax. There are different ways to obtain a residence permit in Mauritius. The retirement permit, the applicant needs to be at least 50 years old and should provide evidence of 18,000 USD per year. Then the occupation permit. The occupation permit is a combined work and residence permit which allow non-citizens to work and live in Mauritius. They are categorized under 3 types of permit: the investor, the professional, or self-employed. Then you have the residence permit that can be acquired through property acquisition. 375,000 USD is the minimum to invest to be entitled for the residence permit, and it will be valid as long as you own the property. The dependents will also be entitled under all permits mentioned. The first step is to find the right property and understand all the fees attached, such as the registration, the notary, or the agency. Secondly, before proceeding with the reservation, I would highly recommend to get some advice on the ownership of the property, as it may be bought under your individual name or under a structure. When the ownership has been finalized, the due diligence process will take place by providing your KYC documents and source of funds. When it's completed, you may then proceed with the deposit to secure the property. The next step would be the EDB application, which will be done by the promoter. Once the approval is obtained, the appointment can be taken at the notary for the signature of the deed of sales. The last step would be then the application for your residence permit. Definitely, with a residence permit in place, there will be no custom duties on household and personal assets. There is also the possibility of bringing pets and used cars to Mauritius subject to the appropriate process. There are some conditions that would apply, and we shall be happy to provide you with the necessary information when you reach out to us. At Azuri, we work hand in hand with Access to provide a one-stop shop service to you. You may reach out to us.